Hello, dear Sagittarius, and welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. This is your November general and love reading. If this is your story, you can get the extended. You can find the link beneath the video. Thank you so much, and I'm wishing you well. A very important time, dear Sagittarius, for you as well. December 4th, there is a new moon in your sign, which is going to be an eclipse. So something will be eclipsed out of your life for something else to come through. Something new that you're needing to start. And remember, an eclipse is very amplified, a very amplified new beginning. Let's see what's going on, dear Spirit, for Sagittarius. Sagittarius in the month of November. We are in eclipse period, so what's going on for Sagittarius? We have the High Priestess, 10 of Wands, King of Swords, 5 of Wands, 10 of Cups, Page of Swords, Death card, 2 of Wands, and we've got the King of Wands. For some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship as well. We've got 2 kings here. Let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is usually my Taurian card. This is holding on to something for dear life. Some of you could be holding a secret concerning your romantic preferences. I mean, the High Priestess could also be a third person. The High Priestess could be another divine feminine, which is logically connected to both these kings. Now, of course, for some of you, you could be the High Priestess and you are connected to 2 different divine masculine. For others of you, this is not 3 people, obviously. You could be dealing with one person. One person, it's more than likely this King of Swords that's leaving you. As I could see here, there's quite a heavy burden connected to this King of Swords. King of Swords would be Aquarius, could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Let's take a Karma Dharma card and see what's going on. I do see a lot of conflict, and I mean the King of Swords is in between lots of fire here. Fire and air could be quite explosive. 5 of Wands can speak to challenges and disruption between the 2 of you. Now, this King of Swords doesn't only have to be a love connection. Oh, there we go. It could be someone that you work with. Thank you, Spirit. We've got Capricorn, so we've got the Devil here, which does speak to Capricorn energies, and the King of Swords is Aquarius usually, so it is someone that comes across as very Saturnian, quite challenging. I mean, King of Swords, it can be someone that's quite intelligent, good with their words, but someone who comes across as quite aloof, quite cold, not someone that shows their emotions apart from their anger. I mean, 10 of Wands and 5 of Wands, lots of fire and air. Could be someone that's quite challenging and explosive. And remember that Karma Dharma, this is karma. I mean, this is the devil, and the devil does speak to restrictions. It speaks to unhealthy attachments. It speaks to Capricorn, so hard work. And this can be a co-worker for some of you. This could be someone that's in a position of power. Capricorn is the elder. It's the boss. It's the CEO. So I don't know if this could be someone that's you're in competition with for a position of power. It could be at work, or could be just someone who's very who holds animosity for you. Okay, where there is there's conflict between the two of you. So I do see here that we go from the 10 to the 5, and that's 15, just like the devil. 15, which can speak to restrictive, limiting energies. But, you know, the 10 of Cups, 2 tens here, does speak to endings. And we've got this card of Scorpio here, which also speaks to endings. We are in the season of Scorpio as well. Now, some of you could have also some of your planets in Scorpio, so you could hold the Plutonian energy within you. But, you know, the death card does speak to an ending. Now, there's major endings going on and new beginnings. November, we've got, you know, a new moon in Scorpio. New moon in Scorpio in November, which is, it's in opposition to Uranus, which can really be challenging. But also the full moon that's happening in Taurus, dear Sagittarius, that's the full moon in Taurus, that is going to be an eclipse. So, and I'm going to say also that some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, I mean the King of Wands, even though it is your energy, it is you. It could also denote a Scorpio person that you are dealing with. Because I do see the King of Wands as someone very passionate. Okay, so we've also got Gemini energies here with a Page of Swords, which can be a spy or information or a messenger or some sort of a truth being seen here, because this is like an ending, and then there's secrecy, but there's information coming through, finding out maybe off the grapevine or from another person, or some of you are doing your own research, looking into why there's so much mystery here. And then we've got the card of death, which, you know, major arcana, we've got the High Priestess, Neptune, and Scorpio. So a lot of instinctual energies. Trust your intuition. What happens after the death card here, we've got the Two of Wands, which can be a choice, choosing between two, maybe even, you know, a portal that has got the ability to open here. The world is your oyster. After an ending comes, I mean, there's, you know, Four of Pentacles speaks to holding on to something from the past. Now, this could also be reiterating something to do with 19 years back, because we're revisiting the same eclipses as back in 2002. And for you, dear Sagittarius, since, you know, your life has been going through major changes, it looks as though you're at the end of these changes here, where you've got other choices, you've got another choice, you maybe are leaving something that you were once very passionate about, and now you're ready to take charge, take leadership, because the King of Wands is leadership in something it is that you're creating, something that you desire, something that you are very passionate about. Now, it's interesting that Venus is also going to be traveling soon. She's already in Capricorn, but she's going to be retrograding in Capricorn. Capricorn does speak to the elder, the wiser, timing. It's hard work, it's integrity, whether this is actual work or working on a relationship. Let's see what's going on with your emotional life. Let's take the Moonology Oracle for Sagittarius. What's going on, please, Spirit? So, remember that the High Priestess is very knowledgeable, but she's got the information within her, but she holds on to that. So I see the holding on with the Four of Pentacles, and I see her holding the scrolls here. So there's something, maybe a past relationship that you've been holding on to forever, or something that is very secretive that someone else has been holding on to, that has kept them bound, challenged, and unable to move forward. And that's why we've got the Death card, which means there needs to be a restart. You've been going through a major, or you are going through a major change in your life. What do you need to release? Waning moon. So you see, there is something that you're holding on to that you need to release. And it could also be just information, some truths that are holding you blocked. And I'm going to say, dear Sagittarius, some of you are maybe even challenged within yourself. If there are some secrets, some secret knowledge that you know about, and maybe you're playing around with that. Maybe it's you wanting to stand in integrity and speak your truth. And remember that the King of Swords is also someone that does the right thing. This is someone who either works in a legal firm, or someone who works in a place where he wears a uniform. It could be, you could be working for the police, you could be working, let's say, in the army, or there's some information. That's another thing that I get here, that you've been holding back on, and I don't feel that you're going to be able to hold on to that anymore. So it's all about integrity. It's like you're needing to prove yourself. You're being pushed to the limit, and that's going to maybe cost you something. But at least, at the end of the day, when you know that you've done the right thing, that's what really counts in the end. So let's look at what's going on in love. Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Very soon, romantic feelings. You deserve love. Very soon. So it's, with a bow and arrow, it does remind me very much about your energy as well. It's as though you're aiming towards a relationship, one that you feel you deserve, someone that you're attracted to. Where love is concerned, it's as though you've been blocked and you've been waiting for the right relationship, but it says that you clearly need to decide. So that says that some of you are in another connection, maybe even holding someone secretly in your heart, and maybe that those secrets are, just going to boil over, and you're going to sort of like blurt out. I feel that that's got to do with this death here. You're going to blurt out what it is you desire, because even the devil does speak to two people that are very connected sexually, the very powerful connection. It could be also some of you are letting go of a karmic, stalemate, difficult connection, one that's made you grow and mature. And true love, this is the romance of a lifetime, which is what is promised for you very soon. But you're dealing with karma right now, and this is Capricorn, and Capricorn, as I said, is where Venus will be retrograding. So any matters of money, any matters concerning love, a love situation, will be, highlighted, and Venus will be in Capricorn. She'll be in Capricorn for about 3 months. So it's going to be very interesting where matters of love and money are concerned. And remember, the Four of Pentacles speaks to your emotional security, your financial standing. Okay, there's something that you're needing to release. It could also be, some of you may be in a marriage, let's say, because fours always speak to marriage, don't they? And the King of Swords could also be a legal person, a legal representative. Okay. Let's see what the energy oracle, what spirit wants to advise. Some of you are holding just lots of secrets from your family. Your family, you know, the people that are your family. You're holding on secretly to something that is going to come out. A lot will be revealed. And as the secrets, as things that were hidden are going to be revealed, there's going to be a lot of repercussions. Because Scorpio is about a lot of secrets, a lot of hidden information. So what's the advice? What's the advice? We've got man holding a coin. This is like the King of Pentacles. The coin does speak to something long term. This can speak to money matters as well. Let's take one more. Man holding a coin. Something that is of value he holds. He wants something long term. He wants to feel safe and secure. He wants something stable. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And the third chakra, everyone, we know is the solar plexus. So this speaks to personal power and having the ability to channel, to connect to spirit. Okay, so remember that the ace, it's like he's holding the Ace of Pentacles. So it does speak again to the power of feeling safe, secure. Okay, trust your gut feeling. Trust what it is that you are feeling, because with the High Priestess here as the focal point does speak to strong intuition, but it is saying that it's time to release that. What is it that you need to release? Something is ending. You're needing to release something. Release the fear. Release another relationship where it's been an explosive alchemy between the two of you. I mean, look at the Ten of Wands and the Five of Wands right next to the King of Swords. The King of Swords on another level can speak to someone who speaks their truth. And they, remember, whatever he cuts from his life will bring changes. We've got the butterflies here, which do speak to transformative energies through someone's truth, through legalities. We've got another 10 here, and we've got the Death card here. So Two of Wands, there's a window of opportunity that opens. Okay, it's all up to you. You are Sagittarius. You've got the ability to expand. Jupiter is your ruling planet. It's all about optimism, expansion and growth. And where there's been no growth, because Capricorn does speak to timing, it speaks to, remember, it's Saturn, and Saturn is limiting. It's not growth. So if you're feeling uncomfortable in whatever situation you are in, it's time to take charge and move forward. Take the risk. Go on that adventure. Okay? Do what you need to do. Let's take 3 fortune-telling cards, and we will extend this reading, as I said, with more cards. We've got imprisonment. We've got great fortune. You see, there's the blockage. And we've got the false person. Now, the false person can also speak to, it's like a lack of illumination or confusion, or maybe even wearing a mask, or, you know, whatever it is that you feel intuitively. Maybe this is what's blocking your fortune. Okay, so great fortune does remind me of the Wheel of Fortune. This could also indicate that next year, as Jupiter, your ruling planet, will ingress into Pisces, that's where the great fortune will come through, and it's going to be something more than what you could even imagine concerning abundance. I do feel you are blocked because of the way you think, because of people in your life, because of you not being able to share what's truly blocking you. You are fearing. I feel that there's a sense of fear. You're holding on to something, whether it's information, as I said. And remember, the false person does speak to lies and deception. If you are holding on to secrets that should be uncovered, this is the time for those to be shared. This is a time so that the clarity could come through. And remember that there's a sense of release. I mean, the false person, the falsehood, let's say, is blocking your very abundant, very positive changes. Okay, remember what I said at the beginning. You need to be able to stand in integrity, speak your truth, and not hold back. You are all about truth. You are all about truth, right? So what is it that you need to release? And there is despair, and you know Scorpio had the same card, despair. Despair is you not being able to make a decision. You're either having an internal battle with whatever it is you're holding on to. Now, of course, it can also cost you financially. This truth can cost you financially, or, you know, it can cost your stable life, let's say. But with the death card here, you have to go with it. You have to run with it. A new door will open as long as you have the courage to take on the adventure that you are called to take. All right, dear Sagittarius, I will leave you with that. As I said, I will be taking more tarot and extending this reading with a link that's beneath the video. So you do join me. Thank you so much to those of you that are here on YouTube. Love and light to all of you. Good luck in the month of November. Ta-da.